Do you believe that divorce can be prevented?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I believe so, because divorce doesn't just happen.
Okay.
So
Okay.
divorce is the last straw that actually breaks the camel's back.
Okay.
So a lot of things have been happening before it gets to that last straw, so it can be prevented.
Okay. Stay tuned and let's talk about it. Hello, great souls. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing amazing. May your days be long in the land of the living. You are welcome back to my channel. Here with me today is my husband. You all know him already. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for honoring my invitation. Thank you and God bless you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
So today we are going to be talking on the, the habits, the things that can actually cause divorce in marriage, okay, and how you can prevent them from happening, okay? Yes. So let me leave that for my husband to point out those things for us.
Yes.
If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead, subscribe, like, and share this video. You never know whom this video will, help. Share it around, let it go viral, let people marriage be saved. You can save a marriage, and I can save one as well. We don't want divorce in our society. It is too much. That need to stop. Every marriage deserves to be happy. Every couple deserves to enjoy their life to their old age when the children leave the house. Okay, so stay tuned and let's talk about it. Over to you, my love.
Thank you very much, so much. Yes, today we're going to be talking about 4 habits that breaks marriages, that destroys marriages. And the habit number 1 is lack of honesty. Lack of honesty in marriage destroys marriage. Because marriage, honesty is so important, because honesty brings about trust. And it's dishonest when it goes to extreme, like when a husband begins to cheat on his wife, or the wife begins to cheat on the husband.
Okay.
That is dishonesty, okay, in the relationship. And what fascinates me is that this cheating of a word in Italian language, you know what they call it?
Tell me about it.
Tradimento. So tradimento, which means betrayal. So which means that by you going that way is that you have betrayed your partner. And we all know the level. We all know Judas Iscariot in the Bible, how he betrayed Jesus Christ. So betrayal is something that you trust somebody, you gave them your love, you gave them your heart, you gave them everything, and then they just betrayed you. So this is a key thing that everyone has to be very, very careful about. No matter how you get tempted, but you control yourself. Be the master of you, and don't let anything sweep you to the wrong way. Because once that trust is broken,
that's right,
it becomes very, very difficult to rebuild the trust.
That's right.
So that's number 1.
That's right. So I would like to chip in something on this point 1, betrayal. Okay, and it is very hard to actually trust someone that has betrayed you before. It is very hard, no matter how you paint it. Okay, I have seen so many people that say, cheating cannot, you don't let cheating destroy your marriage, don't let cheating, that cheating, if someone cheats on you, you cannot divorce the person, and you can actually go along with the cheating and all of that. That makes you a strong woman. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Remember, those so many marriages that has been broken today in our society, so many marriages that has been, so many divorces that are happening, some of them is cheating. Okay, now this cheating may be lingering for a while, but maybe they are putting it under the carpet, pretending to be happy, pretending to be okay. But listen, reality is reality. Okay, there is a point someone can actually rich and the person will suddenly say no. So be wise and be self-controlled. Okay, listen, they always say that, oh, men are wired to cheat and all of that, and that is a lie from the pit of hell.
That's not true.
Okay, I believe that cheating is, as a man or even as a woman, is all about self-control.
Yeah, you got to be able to control yourself.
It's not that you will not be tempted. There are beautiful women out there. There are beautiful men out there. Handsome men out there that that you know what I mean. But what matters is
self-control and what's your core
and your value.
Your core value. Core value. These are core values.
Yes, because I believe that when you respect your man, you will not cheat on him. When you respect and value your wife, you will not cheat on your wife. So get that, okay? Prevent this so that it doesn't cause divorce in your marriage. Stop cheating. Cheating is a no. When you have chosen to be with someone, stick to it. That's it. Yeah.
So the second one is what? Lack of intimacy. Intimacy.
Thank you.
This is very, very important, because what happens is before, you don't just see somebody on the street today and you get married. No. And then what we always remind ourselves is, before you actually settle down to marry your wife or your husband, for a man, there are so many women out there, and you made your choice. For a woman, there are so many men. Some are taller than your husband, some are shorter, some are bigger, some are slimmer, all sort of sizes, all sort of things. And then you made your choice. And there is something peculiar, there's something unique and special that attracted you to that person in the first place. Okay? So, but what happens is that with years and everything, people begin to drift away. There is no more intimacy, emotional intimacy, even sexual intimacy. So we don't have to overlook that. So we have to be able to, no matter how busy you are at work or you with children and school runs and everything, it's busy, especially abroad, like in the UK, it's very, very busy. But at the same time, make out time to spend quality time with your spouse and keep that intimacy going.
Yes.
Look after yourself. If you're a man, you don't just come back from work, you don't change your stockings, your feet is smelling, your shoes are smelling, all sort of things. You have to take your personal hygiene seriously.
That's it.
So that you maintain that, that sort of, you clean up. Do your beards. If you want to carry beards, you shave.
Yeah. So do something. The same way, a woman can be attracted to a man is the same way a woman can be attracted to a man. Is it? So as a man, men always say, "Oh, this woman is dirty." It's the same as men. Yeah. A woman does not enjoy dirty men.
No.
Okay.
Nobody.
Nobody enjoys it.
You come near somebody, they're smelling.
If you, as a husband, and you don't. This is funny, but it's reality. You don't look after yourself. You don't even wash your own. Your what is it? This thing that you guys always wear, is it boxers? You don't even wash your boxers, and you expect the woman to jump on you. The woman will be shifting away. So try to be neat. Try to look after yourself. And as well, if your woman starts complaining some certain smell from your angle, take note of it and take care of it. The same as a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because especially women have to be. Some women say, okay, now I've got kids.
Yeah.
And then you can't look after yourself.
Yeah, my husband. I'm not in the market anymore.
No,
they will tie wrapper and all of that, and keep their head untidy. Yeah. Stop putting on.
Just keep that glamour. Keep that glamour going. You keep enjoying yourself. You know what I mean?
start calling it, look your best. Try to be that woman, the way you wanted to be as a woman. I'm talking in women angle. The one, maybe the first time you want to go and visit your husband, you went and make your hair, you went and make your face, you went and buy different kinds of makeup, lipstick, just to look good for the man. You go for the best perfume and all of that to look good, to be presentable before meeting him. What happened after that? Some women have forgotten that they will keep that fire burning.
Exactly.
They keep that fire burning. Don't slide back. Do everything, the way. Let that intimacy remain. Let that beautiful perfume, when you go closer to your husband, when you go closer to your wife, let there be great aroma. Not the one that will chase, that will kill the rat. So this is number one.
Yes.
Number two
point. So intimacy, very, very important.
Very important.
Meet each other's needs.
Don't forget to say that you love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you love your spouse. I remember my husband till today, from the beginning, he always send me texts, even when he's at work. Guys, you won't believe this. Till now, after 4 children, we have married for how many years
15
now?
years.
15 years. August will be 16 years in marriage. And this man here, this my great husband, okay, he still send me love messages just like before, okay? And I do send him as well, but his own is even more than my own. But we are going, So he keep that fire burning, okay? So when he send it, I reply.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So keep that intimacy. Sometimes as a woman, go for that thing. Go for it. Don't pretend as if the thing they hungry you when it comes to sex aspect of it. Okay, keep that intimacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Very important. And then number 3 is what? Devaluing your spouse. Devaluing your spouse. That is putting someone down. Sometimes, we've now grown in our career, in our business, and then you begin to compare your husband or your wife to your colleague at work, or somebody. You're on a business trip, you had a colleague, and then the way she was doing and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
No. That's a no-go area.
Yeah.
Okay? Because what happens is, I'm not sure why, but if you are meeting someone for the first time, and maybe you are going on a trip, there is that sort of try to
be good,
to be pleasing, and all those kind of things,
to be loving,
and you don't know when you get closer to the person. So that will not be a benchmark that you now come back home and then you look at your husband, you say, oh, this one, maybe I made a mistake. After 10 years, now you made a mistake. After 15
because
years,
of one incident,
because
at
of
work.
something you saw or whatever. So don't use that as a benchmark. We are all unique. The Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Uniqueness. Everyone is different. So you don't measure, devalue your spouse because of one thing or the other.
Yes.
Life is a journey. People are on different levels at different time. So if you meet somebody on the journey of life at a different time, you don't use that as a benchmark to measure someone else that you are on still same journey, but is still on a different timing.
Thank you.
So this is very, very critical, because when you begin to now compare, and then you won't see those good futures, if I may, those good characters, or there are those special things that actually attracted you in the first place, but because of maybe things that you begin to devalue, you begin to badmouth, and then before you know it, you won't be seeing those beautiful qualities anymore.
Thank you.
And once you are clouded and you're not seeing it, it's now somebody outside that will be seeing that, and before you know it, because the person you are with does not value you have little things.
Yeah.
You went to have a haircut, you are in the bus, or you are coming out from the barber, somebody else is sees you. Oh man, you got, or you went to work, somebody say, oh man, you had a haircut, very nice, and then you came back home, your wife didn't see the haircut.
But I only see your own though.
But you always see my haircut. Yeah.
I only see your haircut though. It's even me that always tell you to go, your hair, this hair, you go.
So the same thing goes for your wife. You know, appreciate, you know, when after dressing, just say, oh man, I love this you're dressing.
Yeah.
And she just give you a little smile. You know what I mean? It's not as if she dresses up her best, you didn't see her. And then she goes out, someone else is saying, oh, wow, this you looking. And then she said, oh, really? My husband didn't see it.
Yeah, exactly. So, so I would like to chip in something, okay, on this valuing your partner. In the you know, you give example for like maybe in a place of work, okay. Now, let me use as a wife, okay. You are a man and you go to your place of work, you see a young lady doing the same work you're doing, okay. Your wife, maybe your wife hasn't started working. This woman is with the children at home, doing everything, all manner of jobs and all of that. Maybe because of the children and all of that, this one don't have much time for herself, okay, the way it should, because she is overwhelmed, okay. Now you as a man, you go to work, you see your colleague, your single colleague, or a colleague that have time for herself, a colleague that don't even have a female colleague that don't even have children and all of that, that still have that time intact to look after herself, okay, and she's now working with you. You'll be like, oh, this would have been a good idea. I wish I married somebody like this.
What I will say to that sort of thinking, that person have not even started her journey.
Yes.
So your wife has started her journey, but is in the middle of raising her children and everything. So there is no way you can be comparing.
Yeah, but some men are let me say useless. Some men don't get it.
Yeah.
They will just say that, oh, this woman don't even look after herself, let me go for the one that looks after, without even thinking. Okay, if this woman, if not for the children, do you know how best that woman will look? Sometimes if you as a man, you should do better. Like when you come back home, if you like someone else is wearing, or maybe a colleague of yours, get it for your wife. Get your wife to dress the way you want her to dress. Encourage her. Don't compare her with your colleague or start regretting, oh, I wish I married somebody in the same profession, and you've forgotten where you have started before, and you come home and be, you know, bashing that woman and, you know, like looking down on her. Maybe she haven't started work. In some cases, this woman you are looking down on was a professional before she met you. And then she has to quit her job because of the family taking responsibility of everything, allow you to go to work and come back and everything. Now you go out there, you see another woman looking, you think is looking better than, you know, than your wife, and you go after them. Be conscious. So those things can actually lead to divorce.
Yes, because
neglection.
Yeah,
neglecting your spouse.
Yes. So
you know,
so it's very, very important that we always be cognizant of all this, because some of them, you know, creeps in gradually, and before you know it, before some people realize it, it's already too late.
Exactly.
I pray that it will never be your
portion.
Amen. So it's good that, you know, if there is any little thing, have a chat, discuss, you know, because once you don't, you know, share your views, and then there are things you might not or know that you know your spouse is not quite happy about, until she speaks about it, or he speaks about it,
and give her a listening
and ear. Then you listen, and then make corrections. Whoever needs to apologize, we apologize to each other, and make amends and say that such things does not happen, and you come together and then move on.
Yeah, exactly. And I will point out here in the area of apologizing, some men are so, their ego is on top of their head, that they are too big to say sorry when they are wrong.
I had someone, a guy said to me that he can't
say sorry
he
to
can't
a
say sorry, he can't apologize to his wife.
Like, are you serious?
It's not gonna happen.
Are you serious? How can you not have just a spoken word? Let's go straight into the last
final
point,
one, yes,
which is point 4.
4, yes.
Yeah.
So the number 4 is using power and control. Power and control, and this is where domestic violence comes in. So this is another core value that is not negotiable. The number, from my view, the number 1 core value is the area of cheating. Is a core value. It's not negotiable. Okay, and then the second one, which is number 4 in this our list, is the area of control through power. You know, trying to exert power by force, which leads to domestic abuse. This is I don't wish this for anybody.
Yeah.
You know.
So can you elaborate that power and that control?
Yes.
You understand?
The power and control is because of the way men and women are different. Okay. Yeah. So the way a man might see something might be different from how a woman sees it. Okay. So that's where it is very, very important for you to know how to control yourself as a man. Okay, because if you don't control yourself, you find yourself hitting a woman, which is, and once you've started, it's started.
That's it.
You understand? And then it becomes, it spirals, and then once that happens, before you know it, and all the dangers, and it's just whatever you can do, okay, to not ever raise up your hand on your spouse, just do it. Well, if it means that you have to go outside, you know, for a while, or you have to, whatever you can do, because once you are able to avoid it, and it comes to a stage, it becomes who you are. Like myself, I've been married for 15 years, getting to 16 years. Never. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's not found in our home. Why? Because it is one of the core values.
Yeah.
That it's not something you just play about.
That's right.
It's something you have to make a proper decision by yourself, that this never going to happen. No matter what happens in my home, there will never be a time that we are fighting. You know, you and those kind of stuff. Exhibiting your power, your boxing power,
and all of that. So
because the danger is, you know, health-wise, you don't know. I watched a movie even before I got married, because some of the thing is this. One thing I would say is this: who you want to be, you know, as a person, as a man, even as a woman, you make your choices. You know, some of the way I live now, I've already envisaged it even before I got married. I've made up my mind that once I marry, nothing will be like cheating and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Even my dad was a very, you know, he stick to his wife, and I saw the benefit of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now it's my own turn, so I have to live a good example
for your children,
for my own children, because they are watching us.
Yes.
And so by the time you are in your home, you got children, you're hitting your wife, she's crying, you are throwing things around, the children are crying. What kind of generation are you raising?
Yeah. And another thing is, like, when it comes to power, so some men actually think like women supposed to be under them. You get what I mean? Like, you know, that's a man is a head has entered their head. Like everything they say is what's gonna be.
That thing, I just, the Bible is very, very complete.
Yeah.
If we read that place, the Bible said, men, love your wife. That was the first statement that was made.
That's right.
Man, love your wife, even as Jesus loved the church and gave his life for the church. And then the second verse said, wives, submit to your husband. Okay?
Yeah.
So there is no one without the other.
That's right.
So you cannot leave love and jump into submission.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
That's right.
So when there is love, submission comes naturally. You don't need to fight for it. You don't need to show your boxing skills for submission.
Exactly. Yeah.
So because once that balance is there, love, submission, it just flows in between both of you.
Yeah.
You understand? Because Bible balance it. It said, husband, love your wife. As Christ, we love somebody to the extent that you are ready to take whatever that will hit the person. Let it hit me first.
Yeah.
That's what the Bible is talking about. So you are ready to take the bullet for the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then submission comes, naturally.
You don't even need to.
You don't need to
if fight.
You don't need to fight for it. Your wife knows that my husband loves me.
Yeah, you can do everything to make him happy.
So I will submit and we live our life.
That's it.
Happily.
Understand
You understand?
other. Nobody is above any, is more superior than other.
No.
As husband and wife. You just have to know this. No, you are together. The Bible said that two, you are no longer two, but one.
And one thing I will say again is that there is no monopoly of knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
No monopoly. Because nobody knows everything.
That's right.
So if as a family, you sit down, you'd have a discussion about something. You pick her mind, he picks your mind, she picks your mind. You come together, take the best approach to achieve your goals in life as a family. Whether it is the good suggestion came from your wife or came from you, is immaterial. The important thing is that you are together
and you are planning
together
goal.
And you are achieving and
two,
succeeding in life.
You are one. So I don't understand. I think some couples need to understand that this union called marriage is both of you are now like this. Okay? Both of you are now one. Okay? You're now one and you have to work what will make you happy? Is it going to make my husband happy? What will make your wife happy? Is it going to make... you think about the other person's happiness as well. Yeah. The other person's, how they feel. Yeah. So take notice of these points that we have listed. And I pray it will go well with your home. And I pray that every home that is in a stage of final, calling it off, I pray that God will revisit your foundation, the foundation of your marriage. But another thing we will say before we end this video is, please don't entertain cheating in your marriage. Because once that's done, the blessings that God's deposit in that home is gone. Yeah.
Cheating, domestic violence is just no go.
Don't let that happen. Prevention is better than cure. So we can actually prevent our marriages. We can actually prevent divorce in our home if we take these steps and know who we are and also love and care for our spouse, whether you're a man or a woman. We hope this video helped you. Please let it help another person as well. Go ahead and share, like and subscribe. Thank you. Do you have any other thing to say?
Yes, finally is just to keep the love going.
Yeah,
more love.
Let love lead.
Let love please.
So we say bye.
Bye.
Udo.
Udo.